Testing, 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 check, mic, check. What's up, YouTube? Slave Society here. What's up, dog? Be more luxury. So, I ain't made a video in a while, man, you know what I mean? I've been seeing a lot of different events in the world take place, and I just want to say some things. I think they need to be addressed. I really do. I really think this light is killing me. I really think they need to be addressed. Because not bad. I think some shit needs to be addressed, man. You know, too many people are being compliant and just carrying on with the norm. They don't know what's going on in the background with shit unless you're listening to the right YouTube channels and you're following the right shit. You know what's going on right now, all right? Our food supplies are being decimated. I don't know if you guys just known this, but just in Iowa, right? They make up over 50% of the corn, so many different things that we need, right? Food-wise. I can't even think all of them. They make up a lot of our food in America, right? Well, it just got wiped out. 50% of it just got wiped out. To be exact, I think it's 48 or 43% of the whole damn Iowa crops wiped out. Now, I've been telling y'all since damn near what? March, April, that there's going to be a food shortage. That's the number one way they kill us, right? Insect-based diets. Exactly right, brother. That's what they're trying to do. Cockroach milk and all that other shit, alright? But that's going to be after they depopulate. You see what I'm saying? They got to get rid of people like me. They got to get rid of people that can think for themselves, that can see shit for what it really is, alright? That's what they must do first. But while they're doing that, because they can do that easily, alright? They must create a societal euphoria to where as though we must never go back to the old ways. You see what I'm saying? All this is being done for a reason. We're being targeted on so many levels and y'all don't even know it, man. Like every day I be stressing. Every day. Call it what you want, and every day I know it's a little bit sooner until the second lockdown. Now, if you think in your right mind that a second lockdown ain't coming, just don't even watch my channel. Don't even watch my channel because you just don't have the eye to see yet, and you still won't, and you will not ever have it. Alright? Now, I want to touch on a few things. Call of Duty that just came out, they just showed the previews, right? The day they showed the preview, I think it is, before I even seen it, I posted on my Facebook page, Yuri, the Soviet Russian, the one that just left, he was a dissenter, right? And he said that America, right, is currently undergoing the same changes, the same communism shift that all the other countries before has passed that has crumbled to it, alright? First, they will demoralize the public, alright? It's been going on for 25, 30 years now, all right? It's been going on for, all right? And it shocks me that they can put this right on the front of Call of Duty for the world to see. And people just don't get it. Like, we're living in that, what they're saying, the trailer of the Call of Duty, what they said in that new Call of Duty trailer, Cold War, we're living through it right now. We're living through it, all right? And we're at the end game, all right? This is the end game. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake about that. Every day that I'm spending with my family, my son, it is another day that I'm blessed. You know, I'm gonna be real. It's another day that I've been blessed, because there was once upon a time when I was all alone, when I ain't had nobody, when I was all alone, when I had kids out on the street that I couldn't even take care of. You know what I mean? There was once a time, and I don't ever want to go back to that again. But you must understand that our hands are being forced. We're being cornered to go right back in it again. And then guess what? Guess what? Now's the only time you can do something about it. Now is the only friggin' time you can do something about it. Because once this shit happens, once all our food supplies, all our major crops are gone, everything, once all that shit's gone, there's not going to be, people ain't going to be like, oh, well, I'm hungry, let me go get some food. It ain't going to be that. It's going to be some straight up bullshit. And we're just falling right into that trap. They give everybody, they know how, man, we cattle, man. We are friggin' cattle. If y'all don't see that we are cattle, man, I'm not cattle. Y'all are cattle. And the majority rules. So if the majority of people, the majority of y'all are friggin' cattle, I mean, I don't see the disconnect. I really don't. I don't see the disconnect. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. And it's only going to get worse, right? For all y'all thinking that, you know, let's say, okay, I'm never the one to say that this COVID, whatever the hell you want to call it, was not real. Never want to say that. What I said was, I was one of the first ones to even mention this shit in the States before media even did it. Before the media even did it, before anybody really in this America mentioned COVID, I was one of the first ones putting y'all down for real. Telling y'all to mask up, that this is it. You know what I mean? And then once I started studying, and they don't even need to do that right away. They don't need to do that right away. And if you look at the first Spanish flu outbreak, they did the same thing. It was the same way. The first wave was not that deadly, but the second wave was. Because they induced fear and panic into the population. Back then they were slow, stupid. They didn't know, all they knew was hard work. They couldn't think past go. Them people back in those days. Not the poor people. Not the poor people. Only the learned person can. Only the rich and high ups in society was smart back then. You know what I mean? And it's going to happen again. We're falling into the same trap. But this time, they don't need the same ways like last time. For one, we got social media. We've got our phone right in our pocket, all right? They've got technology. You know, I was just watching RFB just a few minutes ago, right? And I remember years ago watching it. They had the technology. They got guns and lasers that they can zap out of the sky to make look like lightning bolts. It'll look like a complete lightning bolt. You won't know the difference, all right? It's pretty funny how all these crops are burning up. They're getting struck by lightning. All these fires, forest fires. It almost seems as like America is being judged. Like all of our crops are just being struck by lightning. They're all burning up. All this crazy stuff is happening within America, right? All this revolutionary, even in the world, right? If you can't see the times we're in right now, something's wrong. You need to wake up, all right? You really do, all right? You need to get your head out your ass and, you know, do something. And I don't need to tell y'all this. I tell y'all this because I care about y'all. You know what I mean? I'm going to be good regardless. You know what I mean? Because God got me. Whether I die or He can put me, I done been through the fire and I still praise God. You know what I mean? So all that other shit, you know what I mean, is nothing. So, but trust and believe that there is going to be a next wave. It's going to be a lot worse than the first one. Lockdowns will probably go on indefinitely until you get the vaccination. Now, what is the vaccination? Well, they shoot, it's 3 sets of needles, I believe. They shoot, or 2. The one needle punctures literally your DNA. It punctures your DNA. Once it punctures it, another part of the needle comes down and sends electric shock, which instantly opens up your strand of DNA. It opens it up and makes it susceptible to anything. Any alien substances can just go right into you, dude. Like, that's fact. Go look it up. You know what I mean? But you won't. You won't look it up. What you'll do is you'll watch mainstream news media and fight with people like me, people that try to tell you what's right and what's wrong, what the hell is going on in the world, you know? I mean, I just don't know what to do no more. Like, I don't. The mask, the only reason they got y'all wearing masks, man, is that way y'all don't forget. You don't forget about COVID-19. That's the only reason they got us wearing masks. Is so you don't forget about it. That's it. That's it. Oh yeah, you gotta wear a mask to go into a grocery store or to sit down and eat, but then as soon as you sit down and eat, you don't need to wear it anymore. It's like I'm living in a twilight zone. And everybody's just complying. Just like, yeah. Nothing to see here, folks. Well, as in the words of fucking... As in the words... As in the words of Bill Gates. Last time, I don't want to quote him word for word, but he said last time it wasn't that bad, but this time people will notice. People didn't really notice it last time, but they'll be sure to notice it this time. You see, if people really knew what the fuck was coming on Earth like I do, if a lot of people knew, there could be something done about it. But it's just not going to be nothing done about it. It's not. You know what I mean? But at least the individual has a chance, you know. Can get enough food, can prepare and prep. Because I still got a lot of prepping to do. I do. I still got a lot of prepping to do. And with all that's going on in the world, man, it's hard to keep focus, to keep your eyes on the prize. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's so hard to think about future, to think about my life growing and advancing and picking up new talents and new occupations. It's hard to imagine that when you just know. And call me what you want. Call me a negative person. I'm not negative. I just see what the fuck y'all don't see. Alright? I see. Alright? So, it ain't about being negative. It's about seeing this shit a trend for the last 10, 15 years. That's what it's been. and me being too fucked up physically to do anything about it because I'm fucked up. So how can I spread the message and try to wake anybody up and let them know what's going on and let them know what I know when I'm fucked up myself? How can I do that? That's why I didn't make a YouTube channel all these years. That's why I didn't try to awaken the public until about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Because I didn't even know how to work a computer. I don't even know how to work a simple computer. I had to learn all this myself. I taught myself this. I taught myself how to edit. I taught myself how to make movies, make thumbnails. I taught myself all this, man. And I didn't teach it to make money or to gain beneficial from, to profit from it. I gained so I can help and enlighten people that are asleep and people that have just been carrying on with their lives. You know? People that have just been carrying on. You know what I mean? I've been fortunate at a young age to be shown what shit was really what it's for. You see what I'm saying? Because everything ain't everything. Everything ain't what it seems to be. Alright? It ain't. Everything ain't what it seems to be. Alright? I hate to say it for all you Q's. It looks like he's got our best interests. It really looks like that he's America's man. You know what I mean? He's for the people that, you know, and he's for God and he's for God's values. You know what I mean? It really seems like that. But when you're coming from a place where I'm coming from, a place of knowledge where I'm coming from, that's just to keep y'all quiet. That's just so the people think that they got a man on the inside that's got their best interests at heart. A man with the power, the backing of the military. I show y'all videos. I show y'all countless videos with him saying, we're going to deploy our military. What word to use? We're going to, I can't even think of the word he says. We're going to deploy our military in a speedily manner, dude. All right? And these ain't going to be doctors, or these are going to be military men that are used to doing other stuff, army stuff. You know what I mean? These are military men that are used to doing, you know, army stuff. But now they're going to be passing out vaccinations. And everybody's just going along. Trump. Oh, you know. I mean, I'm saying it too. Because if I didn't, I'd look like an asshole. You know what I mean? But it's just an act. It's just an act. If you don't think it's an act, stand by. Stand the by. So you gotta understand, people, right? They needed people to run their machines, to run their factories, to run everything that they needed ran. That way technology would keep on increasing, the world would keep going. Now they don't need that no more. They don't need that. They've got AI to control everything. 5G towers up everywhere, as you see. Everybody. Everybody. Everybody's fed up. Everybody has got something going on in their life right now. Everybody. Everybody's a little bit of miserable. Everybody. You know, because I get shots from all over, man. You know what I mean? Like, people come at me like all the time. I can post something and people, you know, try to act slick, talk tough. But in reality, it's just talk. You know what I mean? Because that's what a lot of people are these days. A lot of people are just fucking talk. Sad to say it, a lot of people are stupid. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people are just fucking stupid. So, I don't care about getting this fucking video monetized, alright? I don't fucking care. They already censored the fuck out of me. Alright? So, I have people say, oh, they censor me too. You do other shit. No, they don't. Why would they censor you? They won't censor positive shit. They censor shit that's gonna fucking go against their fucking whole agenda. Alright? That's what they censor. They don't censor stuff that has nothing to do with their agenda. They could care less about what you talk about. Alright? They censor shit of what, like, I talk about. That's why I was getting 300,000 views a video and went from getting 100. That's why. Because of censorship. Because of the shit I speak, it's all coming to fruition. It's all coming to fruition. So, say what you want. Say all that crazy shit, oh, he's a nut and all this. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because in a couple more months, you're going to know what it is. Alright? If you don't know what it is now, after all the fucking transpired in 2020, Hey man, shit's crazy, bro. Shit is fucking crazy. Get ready. Get ready. Get your house in order, man. I can't stress that enough, man. I can't stress that enough. Make sure you have enough food. Get some survival food, alright? Stack up on survival food, peanut butter, you know. I'm not going to go in details of what to get. Look that shit up. Look at survival foods, all right? Do that, man, for real. Because even if one of y'all do that shit, even if one person that watches one of these videos does that, man, that's all that I need. That's all. That's it. That's it. I did my job. I did my job. You know what I mean? Especially people with kids, man. Because let me tell you something. If I didn't have no kids right now, God bless, man. Hope y'all stay safe and be prepared. September's almost here. October, November's right around the corner. And December's right there, too. Those who know what the fuck is up, you know. Peace.